Greetings from the Broca Beach Club. This is episode 15 of our first season, dedicated to the vintage Madelman 2050 line. Check our previous episodes out before watching this one if you don't already know what Madelman 2050, the C.O.T.A men, and the Zarkons are. This is our last episode of the season. But before we start, we want you to know that Madelman2050.com is launching a Kickstarter campaign to fund the printing of an English version of Madelman 2050, the Magnetron Universe, a comprehensive collector's guide to the Toyline, which covers everything we have talked about in this video series, and more. Much more. Not only does the book include the history of the line and every figure and vehicle released, in package and loose, including variations, but it also covers pre-production materials, prototype figures never released, catalogs, mini-comics, patents, and more. You will not want to miss this opportunity to grab a copy of this book, previously available as a short print run of only 200 copies in Spanish and only in Spain. Stay tuned until the end of this video for some cool reveals of add-on swag and an exclusive reveal of an exclusive character and figure available only by backing this book. Did we mention it's an exclusive? Because it is a very limited edition exclusive. Watch this video until the very end. The Broca Beach Club Vault is now open. This episode relies heavily on printed materials and image excerpts from the Magnetron Universe, as I do not have any of these pieces in my collection. It covers the last of the second series vehicles from 1989, the Zarkon vehicles Phantox and Montrak, and the C.O.T.A men vehicles Skytron and Transcom. The Phantox was billed as a video-capturing ultra ship with real photo visor. It represented the new air reconnaissance vehicle of the Zarkon army. It seated one figure and incorporated a Viewmaster-like gimmick, which displayed a sequence of 11 images, the first being the new Madelman 2050 logo for 1989. The other images were drawings, mostly of Series 2 product, but product from Series 1 can also be seen. It came with two spring-loaded missile launchers. The Montrak was classified as a geostrategic mono-tractor. It could seat one figure under the opening hatch and roll down armor, and came with two antennae and a single spring-loaded missile launcher. The Skytron was loaded as a Cosmo Combat Armored Reactor. Lighter and more nimble than the Sentinel robot, the Skytron seated one pilot and came with a spring-loaded missile launcher. It was the only Series 2 vehicle to use the core part common to all Series 1 vehicles. It reused the wings and nozzle parts from the Sentinel robot, and of course the missile launcher is the same as in just about all Madelman 2050 vehicles, only in a different color. This is a very popular and scarce vehicle. Finding one in any condition is very rare. The Transcom was billed as a Cosmo Extinguishing Propeller Launcher Servo Ship. It is a vertical takeoff air vehicle equipped with three inferior servo reactors which allow it to travel rapidly and safely on any terrain. It is armed with two forward laser cannons similar to those used by Bran. The pilot seat allows placement of one figure at the hand and foot pedal controls. The vehicle comes with a propeller that inserts on the dorsal surface behind the pilot seat. By actuating a yellow lever below it, the propeller is launched spinning upwards. This concludes our Season 1 Madelman 2050 series. If you would like to learn more about the line, including pre-production, and would also like to see prototypes of figures planned for Series 2 that were never made, back Madelman2050.com's upcoming Kickstarter campaign to fund printing of the English edition of Madelman 2050, the Magnetron Universe. All of what we have covered in our videos, plus much more that we did not, can be found in this comprehensive book. It will also reproduce the mini-comics in English, the fifth of which is incredibly difficult to find. Trust me, this handsome hardcover volume will make a great addition to your library, and it will be printed in the USA. To encourage you to back this Kickstarter campaign, we have created a series of add-ons and a couple of stretch goals. These include 11 by 17-inch posters of the front and back covers to the book, painted by commission for the original book by Don Rafael Lopez SP, who was the original packaging illustrator for Madelman 2050 back in the 1980s. Stickers with our new Madelman 2050 logos. Bookmarks bearing the new logos. An embroidered Madelman 2050 patch bearing the new Zarkon Falcon logo. A t-shirt bearing the new logos. And last but not least, a factory custom action figure of the new Zarkon character we are calling Astro Serpion at this time, limited to a production run of only 100 figures. Please look at our video description for a link to the Kickstarter or visit Madelman2050.com. We will be taking a break from making full-length YouTube videos in the coming few months to concentrate our efforts on the Kickstarter and plans for the future, but we will continue to post videos just a little less regularly. We will be attending Toy Fair in New York City and plan to post a little bit about that. We will not be exhibiting. We are nowhere near ready for that yet, but we will be attending and we'll post a short video of the experience. We will then go into production for Season 2, and we'll post videos again once a few are finished. Thank you for watching and supporting our love of Madelman 2050.